What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to episode 6. Can you believe it? We're on our 6th episode already. We're really moving along here, huh? Ooh, get it. Let's go. Okay. Let's get right into it, shall we? Going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship flying through the sky. I'm retarded and I know it. Anyway, episode 6. Doesn't it come from the heart? The homeless. Yeah, that's a good subject. Another one I got coming up is a good subject too. Anyway, there's so many reasons when somebody would be homeless. One being because times are hard these days, or they just got into something like drugs or alcohol, and the families don't want to deal with it and kick them out. Okay? But sinuses, I don't do that. Just saying. But some try to get help from their loved ones, and they're good for a hot minute, and then they relapse. Like, they'll get help, and they'll be like, I want to change. I want to become a better person. And then their families will put them in care, and they'll go through that. And it's not the fact that they don't want to change, excuse me, when they relapse, but they'll go through that and they'll be okay for a little while. And then they'll take that one person to be around them to be like, yo, want to go over and smoke in a fucking corner over here? We can go where we used to go all the time and just fucking hit the gas. I know what that is, but I was using it as a phrase. And, sometimes that's all it takes. And then sometimes you get a little bit and you're like, nah, dude, I'm trying to stay clean. I can't. But then you got the people that are just so persistent and they're like, oh, come on, really? You're gonna fucking bitch out on me? You're gonna fucking, what, you're better than me now because you're cleaning up yachts? Like, eh, manipulation. Manipulation and forceful friendships. So, it's not their fault. It's like, they need that person to be like, nah, dude, get the fuck up out of here. You're not doing this. We ain't doing this. You're not deterring my boy or my girl. You know what? She's better than that. He's better than that. They're gonna clean up and you're gonna get the fuck out of here and I don't want to see your face around here no more. Like, they need that person until they can actually do it themselves. So, there are people whom are homeless whom did not put themselves in that position, and people who act homeless and then go back to their good life. You should be ashamed of yourself. How dare you? As if you need it more than they do when you don't need it at all. There's a story. There was a guy in Daytona, an older gentleman. Pretty clean cut, dude. Anyways, don't let me give away stuff. Anybody who lives in Florida or around in the area know the story. But what happened was this mofo would go out there every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. And he would put on these rags and these fucking, homeless ass clothes and have a shopping cart with, really sell it. Really fucking sell this. Excuse my language. I'm a sailor. I'm a redneck. I'm trying to watch my mouth. Anyways, and then at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, he'd fucking disrobe and have on this frickin' Amani fucking suit. And then go back to his Rolls Royce or his Benz and then go back to his mansion. How are you gonna take from people who really fucking are hurting and really fucking need that money? And mind you, he would walk away with thousands of dollars a day, hundreds of dollars a day. Like, there goes the homeless people's fucking funds because now you done tapped out Daytona. You're lucky if you're gonna be able to eat that night because this dude just, you know what I mean? Really? You can't take the money to the grave with you. The fuck? So, but, the ones that didn't put themselves there don't deserve to be in that situation. They're in for an example. I've got a major problem with this. Yeah, I'm pausing. I'm being a little dramatic because I have a right to. And I'm only being sarcastic because of the situation. Veterans. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, you know where I'm going because you know the topic of the freaking video. Veterans are being homeless. They go over and they fight for our country and they risk their fucking lives. And to repay them, we're going to put them on the street. And some even get their funds cut with excuses after excuses. What the fuck? You know, veterans are homeless, people who fought for our country, and they get repaid by living on the streets. In most shelters that you go to, either you gotta pay to stay, or you have a limited stay. That's not right, as well as them saying, oh, it's now illegal to be homeless. You'll go to jail. Like, okay, that's cool, a hot meal, shower, and a cot. But how are you gonna take it upon yourself to say, oh, it's illegal for you to be homeless? And like they had a choice in the matter, and you say, oh, you can get a job. But if you don't have a job or excuse me, if you don't have a phone or an address, unless you're living really close to the establishment, how are they supposed to get a hold of you about a job? Or unless you like constantly call in all the time. But even if you have to call into work or your boss has to get a hold of you, you don't have a number. And unless somebody's about to help you out and they're gonna, give you a place to stay for a while until you get this job and then you're making a little bit of money to where you can buy a cell phone and stuff like that, this episode is going to continue on to the next one, but that's okay. I've had that happen before. So let me go ahead and end this episode here, and then I'll just pick it right back up.